think we're live. Hey guys, welcome back. Not sure if you noticed, or if some of you were here, but I just did a live tour of the room. Also, you might find your eyes slightly blinded by the whiteness of my legs. My legs are probably as hairy as Unparalleled's arms. Yeah, we're men. What can I say? All right. So, I'm actually finishing up a few mods for a friend who's actually close by. Go ahead and put this mouse out of the way. That's ominous, isn't it? I'm going to be finishing up some articulation mods actually on these figures here. Check this out. This is fun. Look at that. Isn't that fun? What a mess. There we go. That's just a big old pile of money right there. What's up, Christino? All of these have been modded with thigh cuts. They're beautiful. So much articulation, so much movement. Those are actually done. Did those the other night with you guys, which, once again, thank you for showing up for that. Really appreciate the support. Right now, I've got... all I have left right now is Batgirl, Harley Quinn, and our very own Dick Grayson. I gotta keep this. Hey, I did say whenever this was being made that it's not for kids. So let's see. You can do the comparison. Here's a little Nightwing butt. Nightwing's got a scratch on his butt. And then you've got Harley Quinn butt. So, I don't know. You make the call. You know what I mean? 209, dude, you have been. You're one of like a freaking Toychanic protege, homie. Been enjoying everything you've been doing. I love it. Billy Moon. You know, maybe one day he'll learn. Maybe one day you'll learn. I don't know. He'll learn, not you. You're good. I like you. Speaking of fun mods, look what came in today. I've been getting asked a lot to mod this to shorten Psylocke. I'm not gonna do it today. I might open her up just to mess with her. I'm gonna set up a stream for this, and definitely gonna do a tutorial on this as well. I didn't realize she came with like a really cool piece of the Danger Room. I forgot about these figures, man. I used to own Gambit. I still own Colossus because who doesn't want to get rid of that? Like, that figure's amazing. I had Gambit, Wolverine, Cyclops, Wolverine. I had like all these things, and God, they just took up so much room. But I really like this, man. It's like like the fighting, like kung fu bars or whatever you want to call them, karate training things. This figure looks really good. I'm not gonna lie, but damn, her legs do go on for days, man. This is crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah, check it out. So today, on my lunch break, I sat down for just a little bit, and somebody the other day asked me, when I get these figures in and I'm modding them, does it ever influence me to buy them or not buy them? And yes, absolutely it does. Prime example right here. I bought this figure so fast today, it's ridiculous. After I put the mods in, I couldn't put this Joker down. Like, I just couldn't put it down, man. He's super fun, like just stupid fun. And I actually had like a little bit of a gift card, so I got him for like 15, which I'm okay with paying 15 for these. This figure is awesome. I really like this Joker, but I really want to mod him more. And so this one's not mine. But gosh, I just couldn't put him down, dude. Just this, he's got like, this is like look at this, like this maniacal face. It's such a good sculpt, and I really like it. I didn't think I'd like the red eyes, like that, like I don't know, I won't say a drug addict, but like he's been sniffing some white dust and he hasn't slept in a while. Yeah, but anyways, I really like him. So yeah, getting this, definitely getting this. Figure that I still am not convinced on is the Flash. It's a cool figure and all. Dude, I put mad mods into this. Like carved out so much plastic. Check this out. So we got. I think it's this hand that really throws me off. He's got that funky Ezra Miller run where he's like throws his arms around. Anyways, I'm not gonna make fun of Ezra Miller's running, but you've all seen it, and you know that's not how humans run. So I put in crazy work on this guy. And so now he can almost kick himself in the head. Like, keep his head up while he's running, hand out, legs up. But yeah. So I put Matt, and dude, I did like a video today with him with a basketball, just like, man, look at it, like, these are the shoes. Like, man, going in for the dunk. But yeah, I put in mad work on him, and I was like, I wanted to see like if I got him to where I was happy with him, and I did, but I was just like, just something about him is like, I don't know. The face is great. I love the smirk. I love the face on him, but I don't know. I'm getting the Joker though. It's funny, man. Like, the older I get, the more I like the Joker. I used to hate the Joker. Like, God, it seems like he was everywhere, and it just drove me crazy. I really don't like Leto's Joker, so that definitely didn't do it for me. But I started reading, like, I don't know, some older comics, and then I really love him in the Injustice comics. So, I don't know. Yeah, Flash needs to be shorter. They all need to be shorter, man. That's what we're just waiting on, but still haven't found that Flash. I saw him. I found him in GameStop, and I passed on him. I was like, eh. It just didn't do anything for me. You know what? You know what I bought over the Flash? Instead of Flash, I bought Admiral Akbar, and I don't regret it at all. Look at this. We've got a little. I think I showed you guys this the other night that he can put his fingers in his mouth, and I don't know why, but to me that is really funny. You can also put other figure fingers in his mouth, which is a weird thing to do. But this thing's awesome. I don't know. I love the aliens in Star Wars. So every time I see the aliens, hey, if any of you guys see a Cad Bane, think of me, please. I have PayPal money. I can PayPal you. I missed out on Cad Bane, and it's killing me. I'm sure he might. Hopefully he'll show up. But man, the Star Wars collectors, those guys, they're everywhere. Like, they're everywhere. So then they drive far places, like to my small little town. Sucks. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, Joker is a really iconic villain, but he's just like, I don't know. I don't know if I just like the figures more or what, but I've ended up like anytime I see one for cheap, I buy one. And that Hush one coming out is awesome. Even though he's not a big part of Hush, which is crazy. Love Hush, man. Tommy was my favorite. He's still my favorite villain, even after they butchered my boy in that stupid DC animated movie. But yeah, so I gotta do a little dreamling tonight. But feel free to throw out some questions and whatnot. Only other Star Wars figure I want is Jango Fett. Are you after the Black Series, or are you after something else? There's plenty of those Cad Banes here in Mexico. Man, I'd love to come visit you. I'll meet you in Brownsville. We can go border hopping. I guess I should show you guys what I'm doing. That's why you guys are here. We're gonna add a little bit of neck room here. Oscar, you mean there's like, wait, the exclusive one with the droid? Man, if that's the case, then we need to talk. I really want the one with the droid. I was just talking about the regular one. A freaking Hasbro Pulse, man. They're just as bad as Target. Selling out in seconds. Crazy to me, man. It's just crazy to me. It's a hard time being a collector right now, you know? Bro, Oscar, seriously? I'd love to be able to get that. Jay's Figs. You know what's funny, man? I saw all of them in GameStop and I passed on all of those too. Like, it's just not. I don't know what it was, man. I wasn't interested in them. If Morbius had butterfly joints, I would have jumped all over it. Oh, I did get in Sam. Yeah, right? Like, Jay's, that's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, Red Death looks cool. Dang, Oscar. Man, you're about to probably become a lot of people's friends. That's amazing. Man, I would love to get that damn Cad Bane. I've been after him for a minute. And I'm not afraid to pay shipping from Mexico. Yeah, dude. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's cool, Jay. That's not really my thing, man. Although you know, it's funny that you bring that up. I did beat. I played and I beat Maximum Carnage last night. I fired up the my Raspberry Pi, and I've got that Retro Pi on there, and yeah, I played through Maximum Carnage last night. It was funny too because I was going through and I forgot like there's a part after you beat it where Thunder Strike's actually in the background. I was like, what the hell? Like out of all the people, he's there. Yo, Oscar, hit me up, man. I'd love to like if you're on my Instagram, that'd be cool. Uh, we'll talk. I would love to get a hold of one of those. I really like that Cad Bane. Like I said, I've been collecting the. I love droids and the aliens, so that's what I've been collecting for my Star Wars stuff. I'm not like a. I say this every stream, I swear, but I'm not a giant Star Wars guy. But I love Mando. We're not gonna get into Mando. I'm not gonna. We're gonna wait for people to get a chance to watch that. But oh my god, that show's just fantastic. And season two is obviously gonna go the same route as the one, just gonna get better, just better. This looks like a naked butt. Look, my bright white legs over here. Yeah, Josh. So what I wanted to do was I was gonna do the room tour and I was gonna maybe chill for a bit and be like, hey, you guys go on Unparalleled. Here he comes. But I forgot that he's 7 o'clock Pacific time. So kind of had a lot of time on my hands here. So I figured why not? This is the coolest thing is that I get to do my work and then talk to you guys and then I'm getting, view time. So this is cool. This works for me. And hopefully it works for you guys too. So I should actually be showing what that is. Yeah. You guys, man. Yeah, once you watch the episode of Mando, you guys are gonna love it. But it was definitely my favorite episode. The cool factor is so, oh man, I don't know. It's just awesome to like, cause I'm like, just like I said, I'm partially a Star Wars fan. So being able to watch that and just like fully get immersed, and I'm a huge Western fan though, so I think that's why it works so well for me. Really good. But it's funny. Speaking of Star Wars and like video games, I was picking up like I said, I picked up that Raspberry Pi last night, and I was played Maximum Carnage. Actually, ended up playing that all the way through and beating it. And then man, I think Nightwing's got like articulation in the actual neck, the actual chicken head here. He's actually got a wow. I didn't know that. I can look up and look down. Cool. Zek Trooper says he bought some more plastic crack. What'd you buy? He said, I'm both ashamed and not ashamed. What did you buy? That sounds scary. That's so. Now you got to share with the class. What did you buy? I'm excited. plastic crack is better than crack plastic, I think. I think that's how that works. Yeah, dude, it's like a spaghetti western just slapped on Star Wars. I just love that stuff. Great music. God, the soundtrack. I got a good deal on Robot Spirits Pat Labor figures. Is it Pat Labor or Pat Labor? I don't know those. It sounds cool though. Definitely not overpriced figure on eBay. A definitely not overpriced figure on eBay. It's so hard to find a good deal on eBay. You remember back in the day when you could get lots of figures and you're like, you won't believe what I got in this lot. Now it's like somebody knows that the one figure in there is worth a ton and like, well, you're paying for it. So hard. The only good deals you get are like knockoffs, and that's not really a good deal. That's a gamble. Every time that's a gamble. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I got something fun I could do. Let me grab my knockoff solid snake. Give me 2 seconds, guys. What are you doing? You can't come in. No, you guys can't come in. You gotta stay out there. Get your dog slobber and dog farts all up in my room. Alright. So, I kind of like buying knockoffs. Like, obviously, I want the original figure, but there's something real fun about fixing knockoffs. Hang on. So, this is the KO Solid Snake. I actually got this for doing, I did a lot of repairs for a guy one time, and he just had all these like KOs and other figures, and so I dropped the price so I could get them. Dude, you want to see plastic crack? Here it is. That's the face of plastic crack. That I've seen things. Lambert. Dude, this guy has seen everything. When it comes to seeing things, he's seen, look at his teeth. Like he looks like he almost looks like Rick from Rick and Morty. Dude, look. That's as close as that dude, bruh. This is like, you know what? This is my wife brought this up the. This is like whenever the kids are all playing outside at the family reunion, and the aunt wants to get the photo of all the kids, and she's like, smile, and they're like, okay, can we go now? Like that's it. That is terrifying right there. That's when somebody. That's the face you make when somebody uses the N word. Like, oh, I gotta get out of here. Like that's really uncomfortable. That's disgusting. Yeah, that's bad. He seems so. Yeah, Phantom Pain. Phantom Pain was a really, really, really fun game, but oh man, you could tell where Kojima split. Like when he left, you could tell. So, anyways, yeah, this is one. This is one that I've got, and I'd have to go digging through here, but I've got a. I have a KO Henry Cavill Superman, which is surprisingly pretty decent looking. Really, the only problem is he's kind of yellow, like he's got like jaundice or whatever. Um, yeah, Methyl Gear Solid. That's awesome, dude. That is some. But honestly though, with that minus the head, the figure's actually pretty cool. After I spent like an hour and a half tightening all the joints, the figure itself is actually pretty good. You can see that this hand came in half, but you can pop back on. But he's actually a really good like figure for a base. See, now he's good. You don't have to look at his face anymore. But yeah, and he's got the you know, that's the thing though, in the Solid Snake figure, you're supposed to be able to move his eyes. So that's exactly how I knew this was a knockoff, is that you couldn't do that. Uh, and the spots are there, but you can't do it. But then there's this is the I don't trust you snake. Like, no, no, no. That's it's actually not bad. That face isn't bad, but it's not that good. But anyways, I have the official one, and when you look at the official one compared to this one, it is, dude, you could tell it's like twin brothers, and that awkward Thanksgiving moment where it's like, man, like, like Needle Snake is really tweaking out right now. Powder Snake, maybe. Um, he is not so solid. He is Crack Snake. I did get a knockoff, like Edward and Al from Full Metal Alchemist, and those are amazing. But like this one got his life together real quick. Terry Snake is having a hard time. He's having a real bad day. Like Snake just just kind of what am I doing? Yeah. Anyways, just a little fun with some KOs there. KOs are fun. They're cheap, and a lot of times they're really good for parts. The like I said, this is Al from Full Metal, and this thing costs like maybe 15, $18 shipped. Solid joints, all the pieces come up like the way they're supposed to. He is a amazing KO. If you're a fan of Full Metal, and also even if you take it off his head, there it is. He's even got his little insignia painted in there and everything. This thing is dope, man. Austin, what's up? Yo, everybody. The Austin Kaiser that just showed up and commented, he is the one I'm doing all of this for. That's awesome. So, yeah, man. Andrew Milton, that's funny, dude. You got any more diazepam? I'm gonna need a lot more. I think you've had enough diazepam, man. No, I'm gonna need a little upper and a little downer to get through this stuff. Shaking down like stealing money from Otacon's coat. Dang, man. Yeah. Anyways, I think his oh, this one's eyes actually move. Look at that. He's even got the eyepiece things that move around in there. I didn't even know that. This is a really good knockoff. Like really good. Yo, Kai, what you know what's funny? So, true story. Um, when we were playing, my cousin's a little older than me, and he's like I just love this guy to death, man. I still do. And we were, and so I'm watching him play it. Basically, this is just super exciting, and we're freaking out because like he's naming off like different like what was it, Konami games that are in there in your save, and we're like, what the hell? And my cousin, like, he's getting hit and he can't figure it out, and I'm like, man, this is crazy. And all of a sudden, like, I I went to go to the bathroom, and I hit the controller and unplugged it, which is kind of hard to do on a PlayStation 1. Generally that would have taken the whole thing. Those controllers didn't come out really easy, but I did. He had his like in there really well, and it yanked out, and he's like, oh. And then I grabbed it, and I was freaking out because my cousin's like, dude, hurry. And I grabbed it and plugged it into the second controller, like in panic. And he's like, what have you done? I can't read your mind. And he's like, what the hell? I'm like so back in the day before like internet and stuff like that, that was just freaking crazy. We didn't even have like the was it the EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly, yet. I was like, this is nuts. So fun little story there for you. Austin says, I heard Robo says he doesn't like the moving eyes. What is your take, Bill? I think it depends on the figure. I have run into moments where like the eye like wouldn't work really well, and it would just like drive me crazy. Is it freezing on you guys? Sorry guys, I don't know. I think it's just my internet sucks, man. I think it drops like constantly, so I don't know what else to do about it. It could be the two cameras or sorry. Yeah, I gotta. Maybe I can get some better internet at some point in time. I don't know. This is the only option for internet that we have out here. So me doing these is kind of tough. Hopefully the mobile one worked well. I'm not sure. It seems to like be a ton of dropped frames, and I can't see what's going on because everything looks great on my screen. So I don't know, guys. Just let me know. Like, always, don't ever be afraid to let me know if like something froze or whatnot. If you can hear me, Austin was asking about movable eyes in a figure. I've ran into situations where the eye would like stick in one certain spot, and so you ended up with like this weird thing going on with their eyes. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. But like the Revoltech, bruh, the Revoltech turtles, that is the coolest function ever. To be able to shift them all the way over and they go white, and then shift them back. So sometimes it just works, I think. Sometimes it really works. Sometimes it is a little annoying, but I think it's cool to be able to have every single expression. And also, if the paint was wrong and your eyes are like looking up, you're kind of screwed. So I don't know. I like it. I think if you get a good figure, then you're good. But yeah, I could see why Robo would run into a few issues with that. And, you know, it's not for everybody, but I think it definitely will work on certain figures. I think it was a Thor I had, and he was just, his eye was completely off. I'm like, oh, man. That's going to be, watch, that's going to be the thumbnail that they choose, is me sitting there with this. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, my frame rate's pretty rough, man. It's just not much I can do about it. I literally can't do anything about it. I don't know if I could like drop the quality or what, but yeah. Sorry guys. Um, I can't do much about it. Sorry about that. But it could be because I think I'm also uploading that video from earlier. Uh, I think it's still processing, uploading, so it might be just chugging my internet. But I appreciate you guys that are here. Like I said, you got 2 hours and 15 minutes before Unparalleled. So you guys are free to hang out here. I'm going to do some more mods on these. Guess I should just stick to what I'm good at. These are actually yours, Austin. This is how we add articulation to Austin's figures. Nightwing's almost done. Guy says the audio is good, but frame rate is like a punishment. Dang, just like that. That's probably why I lose viewers, just because it's so bad. I love the Revo line, man. I think it's just the design I like so much. It reminds me so much of Marvel vs. Capcom's design. I guess that's just why I like it. I really want a Thor, man. A Thor and a Hawkeye would be super cool. An old school purple Hawkeye. That'd be cool. I'm surprised you guys don't have one yet. You guys never got the Revo Turtles or Figma Snake? I thought those were like staples in the collection. Then again, I'm a big Turtles fan and huge video game collector, so those were really big for me. I am a big Metal Gear fan. I'm a big Metal Gear fan unless it's like Metal Gear 2. Ugh, hated Raiden. What a waste. Just wasn't for me. Huh. That's crazy that you guys don't have that. I'm trying to think of any other... Venom Snake. That one was actually pretty rough because his eye was so big. Oh, Austin, I mentioned it earlier. Dude, the Joker. Sorry, I thought I sent the photo of him. I bought the Joker, like, immediately. Nah, I'm not feeling Flash, man. I got him to where I like him mobile-wise for you, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to collect... I thought I'd collect the entire Justice League, but I don't think I'm going to do it now. But that Joker... God, sorry, guys. Jeez. And you gotta cut this thing deep. I appreciate that, Kai. Yeah, I definitely, as soon as I got that flash, like I was messing with him, and he's good, man. I mean, it's a cool figure, I guess. And I mean, if you like the Flash, definitely worth buying. If Aquaman comes out as good as the Flash, I'd be happy. Let's put it that way. But I don't know. I'm not like a huge Flash fan. I don't hate him or anything like that. I'm just not. That just never was my thing. I loved Flashpoint, but it was because of Aquaman. Yeah, Revo Wolverine is awesome. Oreo Omega, did you have any problems with your Wolverine's shoulders? Like being too tight? The holes were too tight on the pegs? Yeah, the Spider Gwen. I Spider Gwen was the only one I skipped out on the entire Revo line, and I ended up getting a really good knockoff of her. And she's actually super fun. I think the best one in the line though has to be that Carnage, man. I think you can get some pretty good knockoffs, dude. I think you can get really good knockoffs of those Revos now. They seem to make, like, Turtles seem to get the best knockoffs. I even bought a set of knockoff NECAs of the original ones because they had the cartoon colors. I just thought that was kind of cool. There she is. There's the sugar. This one's a hard one to. I remember doing this with mine. I had the same issue with mine on night one. He's got like such a fat abdomen. I think McFarlane's been watching my feeds and stuff, and he's trying to make this harder for me. It's like, my God, the amount of dremeling. You should have saw me. Like, that picture I sent was just covered in freaking plastic. 5VF, thank you so much, man. I'm sorry that the internet connection sucks over here and the frame rate sucks. I hate that. That's why I kind of do the tutorials as well. Andrew Milton said, I literally discovered you last night from Unparalleled Universe, shouting you out on your thigh swivel tutorial. My whole world is different now. My man, right on. Well, I'm glad you're here, dude. That's awesome. No joke, I was looking into it. So I was on YouTube a long time ago, and I didn't do a whole lot of stuff. I might have had 10 videos, maybe. And most of them were just me trying to raise money for a trip to Nepal that I was taking. So when I got back, and it was like ACBA videos and stuff like that, because that's how we rolled back then. I have gotten 450 subscribers in the last 28 days, which seems like, wow, what? Like, that is crazy to me. So I've actually got how many subscribers I needed to start monetizing, which is really, really cool. And it's just working on the those view hours, man. It's crazy, but it's fun, man. I don't know. It's like, it's just it's exciting. This is like a kind of a fun thing for me to be doing right now. So just, I don't know, just part of the ride. There we go. That's cool, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Try to. That's one thing I don't have a problem with is keeping like talking. Although sometimes it'll be funny. I'll like if I get really like last night when I was doing Austin's thigh cuts, and all of a sudden I'm like real quiet. It's because I'm concentrating like crazy. Dude, I don't know, man. I was enjoying that Joker. But I'm not gonna lie. Watch, we're gonna have to end up. We'll meet up or something like that at some point. I'm gonna mod that Joker. You got me thinking because I was messing with him, and I don't know, dude. Like, I started messing with him, and also I got this like I got the piece in there. I think where it won't come out now. I put like a metal bar in it and added a lot of stuff to it. Just don't go crazy with him, you might pop breaking, but but we're talking like that's pretty good from where we were, and then now like I don't know, you're using more of like where his legs are, but it's not bad. He's better, but I didn't really do anything here. I just you know, I went to Nepal with a group of like what was it, 7 other dudes, and it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Maybe 6 other guys. It was a team of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it was 7 of us. It was wild. We flew. We flew. Actually, the video's on there, man. If you guys ever want to take a look at it, there's Heroes for Nepal or something like that on my channel. And dude, we flew a helicopter into the Himalayan mountains. Like what? I'd never been in never been to the Himalayan mountains. B, never flown in a helicopter. Did both in one shot. I was like, what is happening? It was crazy. Anyways, enough about that. Yeah, this golly, man, I just love this Joker. Oh, Austin, and just so you can see, check this out. Look where this cut landed. I mean, it couldn't be better. Right by that chain. So awesome. Very happy with that cut. Super happy with that cut. Batman, you got your Batman, you got your Superman, you got your Flash, Joker's ready. Oh, there we go. Now we got some ab crunch. This is kind of cool. I should do this like, oh man, look at that back bend though. I'm gonna start doing this with like my clients, man. This is like awesome. I can get on here and be like, you happy with that? Nah, this Nightwing is sick, man. This Nightwing's better than the one I did for myself. I've actually got mine over here, which I always feel better about whenever I've got one of my. Yeah, look at mine. Like this is as far back as mine goes. And yours is over here putting him to freaking shank. God dang. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rework mine. Client comes first. Yeah, Andrew, I agree, man. It sucks. Like I hate the scale too, man. Everybody's just like hates the scale, but I know that's how it works. Like there's that I don't know. I guess certain companies get licensing to certain scales, which is why NECA was able to do those the quarter scale Marvel figures. Come on. There we go. Oh man, that's a really solid pop. I love it. Yeah, dude, this thing's looking great. This Nightwing's a really good figure, but I definitely did skip out on the red hood and red Nightwing. I love Nightwing, but I'd rather have a Tim Drake. I'll buy the if they make a Tim Drake, I'll buy a Tim Drake. But we'll see what happens. I've seen it. I kind of want to get my hands on one of those crows just to mess with it. I don't think I want to own it, but I would like to mess with it just to see what it's all about because it's just like so different. Those are my favorites. Is when somebody sends me something that I haven't messed with before. Like this was cool. Like I hadn't done a thigh cut or mod on 4 of these figures, so this was super fun, Austin. So thank you for this. Billy Moon, dude, did you see Todd McFarlane post that his Spawn statue Kickstarter is up for, you can vote for it for best figure of the year? Like what? Oh my gosh. Holy moly. I really wanted to hear Billy Moon's take on that because it just cracks me up. So what I just did is I added actually a dab of super glue to the ball and wiggling it around right now because sometimes whenever you do these mods, it's they'll pop out just because you got to loosen up. There's so much more room, but you add a little dab of super glue, move it around, and it won't pop out. And it makes it tighter too. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's the 7-inch figures exactly. Because I guarantee, like, but what's weird is that it's like they stopped doing 6-inch figures a minute ago. So what's going on? Like, I don't. Andrew, that's funny. Yeah, I was like, yeah, like those are, that's not even an action figure. Like if it has 5 points, if it has 5 points, no, it's not even out yet. How is it even out? It's not even out yet. How is it Toy of the Year? It's not even Toy of the Year, man. It's like, thank you, Andrew. Appreciate that. I do. He said action figure of the year. I'm like, you didn't even give it. I gotta stop. Watch, one of these days, Todd McFarlane's gonna see this and he's gonna be like, "You suck." He's gonna call me out, call me like bitch Maru or something, and people will be laughing at him and laughing at me. And I'm sad, and I never come back on YouTube. Where do we vote for figure of the year? That's a good question. I don't know. Hop on, jump on Todd's Instagram. I'm sure there's a link. I have no idea. Like, yeah, where is that? Like that's an actual award now? Like, have I missed all these other years? I've been an admin in ACBA for like a decade now, and I don't ever remember seeing that. Like, we did our own, but yeah, Todd McFarlane fans are wild, bro. So what I'm hearing is Mafek's Dark Knight Returns is just a bomb figure, man. Like, really good. I passed. I'm getting the 2-pack because that's my favorite version, the blue and gray with the yellow pouch, and it comes with Carrie Kelly. Are you kidding me? But I heard that's gonna be a really good one. Mafek's Batman. I've already had to fix 3 of them. In fact, I think I have one here with me right now to fix. That cape keeps popping out on people, so I wouldn't put that up as contender. It's definitely a great looking Batman, but I would have to vote for the TOTS 1/6 Michael Myers figure. TOTS. Gabriel, what is TOTS? What am I missing there? I have to figure out what that is. So you're a 12-inch fan. I only have I think I have 3 12-inch figures like that are 1/6 scale. It's like I got a Kylo Ren. Oh, I got a Kylo Ren. I've got Civil War Giant Man. I've got Ant-Man. So all those are Sideshow Hot Toys. And then I've got that awkward. Did you guys ever collect the DC? Oh, what was it? It was back when it wasn't DC Collectibles. It was DC Direct, and they made 13-inch figures. I don't know if anybody ever got those. Yeah, it's funny, Andrew. People are really building up that Flash figure, and I'm just not really. It's nice. I won't lie. It's nice looking, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just not for me, really. He's cool though. He looks good. He's bright. He's colorful. So I got to give him that. It is nice, like, to see that the figures now are going back to comic and not so much movie stuff. I don't know about you, like, dude. I so burnt out on the movie stuff, like from DC. There's just no color in it. It drove me crazy. It was nice to see Aquaman. Aquaman even had color. Aquaman. Talking about amazing, getting amazing in here. But yeah, it's nice to see the return to more comic versions, man. Movies are what they are. Not for me. Working on a Harley Quinn now. This is the first animated figure I've had to mess with on here. I wanted to get the Jon Stewart when it came out, but I skipped on him. I love Jon Stewart, but D Amazing hooked me up with the Mezco, and that was good enough for me. Which blew my mind with that little touch option to turn on the lantern. I thought that was super cool, like a little magnet switch inside. It was really neat. Is getting super glue off a toy is a hard job? Yes, it is. It is. That's why I have to charge extra if somebody's tried to get super glue. If somebody puts super glue on a figure on a joint, it tends to mess it up way more. A lot harder to fix. Austin, not really. I mean, sheesh, I'm sitting there thinking like you started collecting in 2017. I mean, I got rid of a lot of my DC UCs. They're just kind of dated now. I like my Marvel, or excuse me, my Aquaman stuff, but other than that, I've kept a few. Man, look at this. Dang, look at that. Man, that's some really good range. I think we're gonna go a little higher with the back. I'll take a razor blade generally here, and I'll take a razor blade like this. Basically allows you to cut a smoother circle. It just looks more professional. You can scrape to the sides like this. It'll get rid of that excess plastic that's hanging on there. We're gonna pop this on. Oh yeah, there we go. That's nice. Anything I put in? Great. I really like Man of Steel, and the ultimate version of BVS Batfleck is life. God. You know what I really I would love to have is a Jeremy Irons Alfred. I think Jeremy Irons is awesome. I love the fact that Jeremy Irons not only got to play Alfred, but he also got to play Ozymandias. I'm like, it's awesome. Oreo Omega says his top 5 of the year are Revoltech Deku, number 2 NECA Musical Mutagen Turtles. You gotta be kidding me. 3-0 Bumblebee, 4 Storm Collectibles Lobo, 5 Mayfix Batman. Okay, I will definitely agree with the Storm Collectibles Lobo. That is one of the best figures I own. Like, in my collection, easily one of the best. I can't believe you. The musical Mutagen Turtles? Are you serious? That's hilarious. I think that's awesome that you like them. I skipped those. I skipped them. That's the only Ninja Turtle thing I've ever skipped besides Michael Bay Ninja Turtles. You said it's the comic version. It is. It's actually animated and comic. I mean, because you know, animated was the first one that came out. So, oh, schmutz on you there. Schmutz on you. 45. Yeah, Oscar. I wonder how much it is. I wonder how much shipping is from Mexico. That's a really good price. Yeah, Michael Bay did Turtles is horrible. How'd you miss that one? Jeremy Irons is amazing. Gabriel Watts says he thought the Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns Mayfix figure was better than the Hush Batman. That's what I'm picking up, man. That figure is really freaking great. But like I said, I skipped on the black and gray. I want the blue with Carrie Kelly, so I'm gonna wait and get that. But I know I got a feeling that's gonna be really nice. That's one of my favorite stories. Like I say, I'm not a Batman fan, but I'm definitely like I love the book Hush, and I love um, Dark Knight Returns. That was so much fun. There's actually in the third one, which was the more recent one, the Dark Knight Returns. They actually had a version of Aquaman in it, which was pretty cool. It wasn't barely in there, but still, it's cool to see him. It's good to see my boy get some play time. Always getting the short end of the fish sticks, homie. High school, yeah, no, I'm about to say, High School Creations, your ignorance is absolute bliss. Absolutely. If you haven't seen the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles, then God, you are so lucky. Gabriel Watts says he likes the black and gray. It looks tougher. I disagree. I think if you can see them coming, it makes it more terrifying, which is why I love me some Moon Knight. But disagreeing and having a conversation about it civilly is what makes this awesome. I think this is going in there good. I think I'm going to have to pop this in a little more. Medically induced memory loss. Oh, well, there you go. I don't know what to say about that. I like the black and gray. Pick up McFarlane Mortal Kombat Baraka. Good figure with actual thigh swivel. Interesting. Yeah, high school, stay away. Stay far, far, far away from those Ninja Turtles. My God, stay away from them. This is really weird. Did I put this in the right one? I'm trying to remember how this chick is built. Oh, there we go. Yep, we're doing it right. These are so odd. Baraka. Dude, Baraka cracks me up. So me and my buddy Ryan have a joke. We'll hop on Mortal Kombat together, and it's generally just us just laughing. Like we're not even fighting each other. We'll just start playing and just be laughing. And it's so funny to look at Baraka and it just the way he should talk. There's no way he could talk because it's dead. He can't enunciate. Like there's no way that fool can enunciate with teeth and no lips. Doesn't make sense and it's hilarious. He couldn't say his own name. He would literally always say Araka. That's it. That's his name. That's it. That's cruel. Was it raining? There's like a spaceship flying over my house right now. What the hell? It's weird. Yeah, dude should always be drooling too. Exactly. Brock is such an idiot, man. He's such a like a numbskull. I love him. My favorite. So, who's y'all's favorite Mortal Kombat characters? Sound off. Mine is Kano. Love Kano. Actually, I don't have it here with film, and then I've got a couple other Kano memorabilias. Kano is my dude. I sent you a Venom Mafex figure a while back, and where the thigh swivel is, the leg keeps on popping off. Do you know how to fix it? Z, you have to hit me up. Did I fix the thigh swivel? I'd have to take a look at it, man. If I did that and if it was my repair and it's messing up, then let me know. If not, we can also I'll talk you through something. Oh I see Cabal, my man. Yeah, Cabal's fuck. Yeah, love Cabal. Cabal is everything. Man, let me tell you right now, my stance on those guest characters, I really wish they would just do a game that's like all 80s and 90s action and horror stuff and keep those damn characters out of Mortal Kombat. I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan. I think it'd be really cool to, just see more Mortal Kombat characters. That'd be great. A lot of Noob Saibot fans in here. Awesome. It's good to see. I can't believe nobody said Scorpion. That's amazing. Oh, wait. Danko Tooney said Scorpion. All right, there it is. I was about to say, something ain't right. Interesting. Just kind of reading the comments. Yeah, you know it's funny. That actually got me into. I bought the cyborgs from Storm Collectibles. My favorite. Oh, Kung Lao. There you go. Raiden. Nice. That's cool. Smoke was cool. I hated his Mortal Kombat 9 first design with like the crazy hair. I was like, what is that all about? Yeah, yeah, I got that Raiden figure. I've actually got a. So I've been collecting the Mortal Kombat 3 figures and Raiden. Um, that's my favorite Mortal Kombat. So I'm hoping we get Kano from there really bad. I'm also a big Reptile fan. Another character that would have been cool to see come back instead of Rambo. Really? Rambo, Terminator. Jax is dope, dude. I love man. Jax's gotcha grab is one of my favorite moves of all time. That's another one I'd like to see in figure form. It would just be nice to see. Smoke's design was whack, but his second design was really cool. So at least he had a good design in that game, dude. That freaking Kano design in Mortal Kombat 9 was perfection. Love that. Nitara, oh poor Nitara. Yeah, Cassie. Ooh, man, they turned the man. I can't. Sonya Blade. Ugh. If anybody played the new game and didn't cringe every time Ronda Rousey spoke, Joker's a fun character to play with, but it just sucks that he's in the game. They keep him in DC. You know, just keep him in the DC game. I just don't like. I'm not a fan of the guest characters, but it is what it is. You know, can't change it. I just want to see more. There's so many more characters I'd like to play with in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, right. Yeah, the Cyber Ninjas were insane. They had some really cool. I wish I would have bought my Sector off of Big Bad Toy Store though. He came with his flamethrower. I didn't get that. And I bought those like on Amazon, so they were expensive for me. And then obviously like 2 months after I buy them all, boom, there it is. What happened was I didn't realize I did it, but I pre-ordered one through a group called Ageless Geeks on Facebook. Really cool guy by the name of Alex Bloss that runs that, and he tags me. He's like, "Hey, time to pay up for which one was it? It was mustard." Cyrax. Good lord, my brain went stupid. He's like, yeah, time to pay up. He's in. I'm like, oh, I didn't remember pre-ordering him. He's like, yep. And I'm like, all right, you know, I'm not gonna leave him out to hang him out to dry or whatever. So I got him, and I was like, damn, this figure's nice. So I ended up buying all of them. Zombie Liu Kang. I love Liu, man. I love Liu. I love Liu Kang. He wasn't as fun to play as though in the new games. He's slow. Like he felt like really slow, which was really weird. Zombie Liu Kang, not it's not that much, not really because at least you got to play with him, dude. Deadly Alliance was sick, man. That was crazy. I still remember that, dude. Him getting his neck snapped at the beginning, and I was like, they just killed him. Like, what the hell just happened? I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was pretty upset about that. And then, of course, you got to bring in Sue Howell. Sue Howell comes in here to try to help out Kano. And it's Sue Howell with his little captain's hat and his big red piece right in and without a shirt. I'm like, ugh, Sue Howell. I'm like, oh, here we go. Kano's my boy though, man. What they did to him in Mortal Kombat 11, Alan Monks was fun. That'd be a fun remake. And it was really cool that you could play as Scorpion and Sub Zero too. Like whenever the little after you beat it or whatever, the skin swaps. Thought that was cool. Yeah, Shaolin Monks is dope. I love the fact that you can do that with Liu Kang, right? Can't you do it's a brutality where he drops the arcade cabinet and it's a Shaolin Monks arcade, which never existed, but still really cool. Dude, yeah, Deadly Alliance threw everybody off. I was like, what is going on? That's back when games like could surprise you because the internet wasn't about spoiling things. That was awesome. Crazy, dude. Crazy. I like I said, I had a real fun time last night. I'm getting to that point now where I love my new games, but I find myself wanting to play older games. And not like that. Like a fighting game is like one of the only older games I can go back and play unless it's on Super Nintendo, NES, or Sega. I can't play like PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 games because they just don't. I don't know, man. There's something about it. Like there's something about the 3D era, and I can play a 64 game because they seem more solid. But man, you know. Speaking of guest characters, what do you think of Injustice, Scorpion, and Sub Zero? Nah, just give me a DC character, please. I do love the Injustice games, though. I wasn't a big fan of Aquaman's design in the second. Loved it in the first. But his one in the second, I was like, man, he doesn't even have any freaking orange on him. Unless you unlock the shader for it, which I was like, that is really weird. So, I don't know. That was strange. But nah, man, just I don't know. I say just keep the guest characters. I don't know, man. I'd rather just see more characters from that universe show up. I get it though. Like they sell, so they're never gonna stop. And yeah, it's so weird too that they didn't get Arnold Schwarzenegger to voice the Terminator, but they did get him to voice Dutch in the cheaper Ilphonic Predator game. I love Leatherface. Leatherface is my favorite horror icon. Who's y'all's favorite horror guy? Like, yeah, you're right, Denko. You are so right, dude. So Spawn looks great, but if you see the NetherRealm Studios version of Spawn, whenever you go through the outfits, it is so overdone. My God, there's so many textures, so many. Oh, yeah, that's one thing I do keep up with those video games. Right? Yeah, yeah. Stallone actually showed up for it, which is cool, but all right. Gabriel likes Michael, Billy Moons, and the Freddy Krueger. Mine's Leatherface. Gotta love Leatherface. Texas Chainsaw Massacre represent. Pennywise, nice. Tim Curry, Pennywise, nice. Yeah, both Pennywises have their charm. Bill Skarsgård is awesome. He is such a cool actor, man. He's all over the place. I watched him in that show Castle Rock, and he's something, dude. He's something else. Right, Harley Quinn. Favorite horror movie is The Exorcist. Funny story about that. My mom, when she was younger, actually snuck into The Exorcist. That movie messed her up so bad. It messed her up so bad that I can't bring up Reagan or The Exorcist. She gets mad. Like she's not cool with it at all. I don't think Tim Curry is underrated at all. I think he's rated right where he needs to be, which is like God tier. That dude is amazing. Tim Curry is definitely the problem is that you don't hear a lot about him anymore because he's got a it's he has either dementia or MS or he's got some kind of disease, unfortunately, a debilitating disease. It's really sad, but his work will always live on. Yeah, I was about to say Ash Williams doesn't count. I have a whole stack of Ash Williams over there. In fact, I have a custom Army of Darkness Ash that I made using a Battlestar Galactica figure and like one of the old, I think it's the old McFarlane Ash. Man, oh man, I loved Bruce Campbell in I love him in everything. His books are really incredible, but yeah, that I was wondering how Ash versus the Evil Dead was gonna be, and God, well, it was a great show. So much fun. So much freaking fun. Couldn't believe how much fun that was. Blew me away. Yeah. All right. Let's back in here. I don't know if this is gonna do anything. I know you don't like Spider-Man, but who's your favorite Spidey actor? Let's see. Spider-Man. I guess it would be Tom Holland. I've enjoyed him the most. Yeah, I guess it would have to be Tom Holland. Although I really like the dude that's in the video game. He was that was really really enjoyable. Are you going to do a tutorial on how to do an ab crunch on the McFarlane Kickstarter? Uh it's going to be extensive. It's going to be really extensive, man. 209. Don't be. That's unfair. That's not fair. That's such an unfair question. Who has the better rogue gallery, Spidey or Batman? That is. Oh. I honestly can't stand these MCU Iron Man and Spider-Man movies. I mean, I've enjoyed them. I thought they were fun. I don't really like Spider-Man's friend though. I forget his name. He's like I guess he's a Samoan guy or something. He's like Spider-Man is funny without trying to be funny, and that kid is like, I don't know, he's more annoying. It's too bad. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Batman and Spider-Man are even because whenever I don't know if you caught my earlier. If I look on the wall, I think I have the exact amount of Spider-Man. Oh, you know what? That'd be fun. Hang on. So let's see here. So hang on. I'm gonna count. Like, so if we do Spider-Man, I've got all these villains over here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've got 17 on the shelf, and I don't even have a Carnage. So let's just say 18. He's not on the shelf right now. Just alone for me right now for Spider-Man. For Batman, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Man, I think I've got about. That's hilarious, dude. I think I might have like even amount for both. That's crazy. But that's funny. Like Batman's villains are iconic, but so are Spider-Man's. Think about Venom. Think about Carnage. Think about Doctor Octopus. Doc Ock. I would say if you wanted to go as an iconic as Joker, I think you would probably have to go Venom. But Green Goblin. Green Goblin is the Joker, I would think, because everybody knows who Green Goblin is. Movies aside, too, but also movie. You know what I mean? Like, think about, yeah, it has to be Green Goblin. Has to be easily Green Goblin. You know what's funny though? I like Hobgoblin and Demo Goblin more. Yeah, Venom, Doc Ock, Green Goblin. I think Rhino is pretty popular. Honestly, I think he's more popular than we give him credit for. Rhino, you see him and you're like, oh, that's Rhino. Like he's so obvious. Sandman's a big one too. I mean, when you think about it, I think you have now. That's kind of funny, but it seems like you've got just the equal amount of each character. Like you've got so you got somebody like Rhino, and then you could pair him up with Killer Croc. You know what I mean? Like I think those two work really well. Mysterio is dope. I've always loved Mysterio. Mysterio is one of my favorites. Um, and I think Mysterio would be one of those ones that goes kind of hand in hand with Riddler a little bit. A little more mystery, something like that, maybe. You've got somebody like Craven, who I wouldn't say he's equal up there with Ra's al Ghul, but he has a very, I don't know, primal nature to him. Batman doesn't really have. I'm trying to think of like more of a primal guy like that, like somebody that's more because Craven's not stupid, you know. The Far From Home Mysterio was fun. That was a perfect way to modernize that character. I thought more average Joes, no Batman. They might, they might. I think they would definitely be able to like. But here's also it's funny because you have Catwoman and Black Cat. I mean, there's it's funny how there's so many similarities between these characters. I don't know, Billy. You say that, but they're pretty. There's a lot of great ones in there. I think for me, I would give it to Batman, but only because Hush is one of my favorite, just my favorite villains of all time. But I also love a lot of the Spider-Man villains. It's hard to choose a favorite Spider-Man villain for me, though. Oh, cool! Customizing collectibles, making a diorama while he watches this. This is dope. Right on. Well, Austin, let's cool the jets real quick. Let's put a hold on that real fast. All right, so what I'm doing right now is since you can see this has been widened out a little bit, and what we do is we take a little bit of super glue, just a little bit to coat the ball, and then pop that sucker on there, and then we constantly wiggle it around. Oh, Andrew, don't even get me started on that animated movie, bro. Oreo Omega, that's funny. That movie upset me so greatly, and they said that it's canon in their little animated movie universe, which just bothers me. Like, why would you ruin Tommy like that? Which, the Riddler twist, it is what it is in like the original book, but it's not. Golly, that was just too much. Very, very Goku. That's so funny, man. Billy Moon. Yeah, you know what's funny? I really like Carnage too. Carnage is fun. He's just a nut job. Yeah, I like him a lot. I don't know, man. I really like Demo Goblin. I like him. I think he's cool. He was always one of my favorite. Just looks. I think my favorite Spider-Man villain though has to go to Lizard. Yeah, definitely Lizard. Man, Batman is Batman the leader of the JL? I thought that'd be Superman. Oh man, Andrew, don't even get me started. You know, we were talking about this not too long ago. It's like how there was at one point that it was like DC animation could do no wrong. Yeah, Billy, my favorite is definitely Lizard. I like him a lot, and it's the movies. Actually, I thought he was done all right in that movie. His design was Goku, very Goku. But how does Marvel Legends get the paint on so good? What is the process of getting Spider-Man decal on? Oof, good question. I'd probably use like you'd need paint. You'd have to put an expert, a lot of practice with painting. Hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's going on? How you doing today? Action figure expert. I'm doing fine, man. I'm sitting here trying to. Do I think Woody Harrelson is going to be a good Cletus? No. I love Woody Harrelson actually. I really do. But that I didn't watch the Venom movie, but I did just I wanted to see the Carnage scene just because I heard about it, and man, that was cringy. Whew. Maybe he'll be awesome. I don't know. He just seems too old. I think they should have got Walton Goggins. Actually, I think Walton Goggins would have been either an amazing Carnage or he'd make a great Green Goblin. Walton Goggins is like a treasure. He's so fantastic. Also, though, I think that they should get Norman Osborn and just get a black actor. That way, you know, I don't know. I think that'd be cool. I'd like to see like it also it puts like a black actor in like a higher place, like a place of business, but also gives him like this most iconic, um, villain, and then maybe also the cornrows won't look stupid. I don't know. I don't think white people can pull off cornrows. That's just me. I don't know. Them waves on him look. Oof, it always looks stupid to me. I always thought those were funny. Edward Norton. Haven't heard that name in a while. He was always really good. He's kind of a dick, I heard, but whatever. Yeah, Skarsgård would be a great Carnage. There you go. I like that the dude from uh, Lovecraft Country is going to be King the Conqueror. I thought that was a really good choice. That guy's a freaking awesome actor. I hope Kang hangs around too. I hope we get like, don't kill him off. Definitely don't kill him off. Hate it when they kill off villains, man. Especially Killmonger. That drove me nuts. Yeah, Lovecraft Country is dope. New Thanos, huh? I hope he's better than Thanos. I was never. You thought Killmonger was trash? Oh, man. I thought he was freaking great. We just didn't get enough with him. I thought his motivations were freaking awesome. That surprises me, man. You're actually the first person I've heard that, so that's interesting. That was some of the best I've seen from Mike B. Jordan. I saw him in that Just Mercy, and he's a pretty good actor, man. Yeah, I thought Killmonger was good too. Yeah, I agree. See, I wasn't really into Mike B. Jordan either, but then I saw him as he was really good in Just Mercy. Like he's really good. And the Black Panther thing, that's gonna be rough. I think they need to let that rest for a little bit. Um, I think out of respect of Chadwick, I think they should let the Black Panther rest. Not the storyline, but let the character rest for a little bit. And God, I don't know. That's such a what a situation to be in, man. That yeah, it's like I don't know. It's so weird. Like you're T'Challa. Oh man, I don't know. I would hate. I'll tell you right now. I'd hate to be in that position to try to because the dude was a great guy. That's crazy. John David Washington. Yeah, he'd be good. He'd be a good T'Challa. I don't know how they're supposed to spin that though, man. That's gonna be wild. Idris, not Idris, man. Idris is getting up there. Like I think he's great, but I'd rather see him be James Bond. I think he's got that. He's so damn smooth. Yeah, I don't think I would recast. And people keep saying they'd like to see Shuri, and I think Shuri's awesome. I like her a lot, but I don't know. I'd like to. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. That's a tough one. It's it's hard because it's not just a movie. It was I don't know, man. Black Panther was also a movement, and then you've also got Chadwick, who was this freaking amazing dude, and ah, yeah, that's a hard one. That's a real hard one to spin. Yeah, I didn't pick up on that either. Like, she would be the most reluctant Black Panther, which means she'd probably be really good. And I mean, hell, to have like a black female lead in a strong role like that would be pretty awesome. Um, I don't know. They just have to do it in the God. You have to handle that with children's gloves. That is so delicate. Oh yeah, see now I could see Jon Stewart, Idris as Jon Stewart, because yeah, I could definitely see that. Definitely see that. Yeah, she's born in the comics, maybe for a little bit, but I thought Black Panther was good, man. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. But I mean, the only movies from Marvel that I just like really didn't dig on were like Iron Man 2, um, Thor 1, Thor 2. Like that's kind of it. Everything else I really enjoyed. I'm excited for a new Captain Marvel. I want to see where that goes. Yeah, I agree. Dude, Shazam was fun. Shazam was so much fun. Okay, Oscar, now you need to get out. Leave. Ragnarok is my favorite. Man, I had so much dang fun in that movie. That's why I'm actually collecting MCU figures, just because I like that movie so freaking much, man. Taika Waititi can do no wrong. Like, he is my favorite. I loved his Hunt for the Wilder People, his What We Do in the Shadow, everything. See, I liked Iron Man 3. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed watching Rhodey and Tony pal around and do their thing. It was kind of fun to not see Iron Man in the armor, but and I loved the mechanic aspect of him. I don't know, it was fun. Hey, listen, just so you guys know, it is totally fine for somebody to not like something that you liked. Totally okay. Yeah, no, that was what I like seeing. I liked seeing Tony without, but I get it. You know, it's like I think the best part about Iron Man 2 was Sam Rockwell. Like, where the heck is Justin Hammer? I want so much more Justin Hammer. It's not even funny. But that's okay, man. It's alright to like different things. Totally fine. I thought Captain Marvel was a fun movie. I thought it was well done too. I think people got mad about Brie Larson because she was a woman who spoke her mind. And when you're in a country that's generally run by wealthy old white men, and she talks about bad about wealthy old white men, that upsets people. And then you just hear more and more talk about her, more and more hate, more and more hate, and it's like, well, maybe what is she up to? Maybe I don't agree with her. And chick's cool, man. I like her. I think she's I just like her. I think she's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't like what they did with Marvel. Like, hopefully they can fix that. Um, that's one thing I didn't like. They also seemed like they kind of fizzled out on Rambo, so I was like, dang it. I would not put Endgame in my number one or even my top five, but I definitely have Winter Soldier in there. Winter Soldier is awesome. Winter Soldier is such a solid freaking movie. Like, just you don't even need the comic aspect of that. It's just such a good. That movie was just awesome, man. Everything about that movie was fun. Great story, good action. I loved it. Yeah, I really like Tom Holland, man. Oscar, I agree. Hey, dude, I actually freaking love Ant Man. Those are in my top five easily. I love those movies. I think they're super fun. I was so upset when I heard Paul Rudd was going to be Ant Man because I thought he was going to be Hank Pym. I'm like, that does not compute in my head at all. And they're like, he's Scott Lang. I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Because I'm a big Paul Rudd fan, and even I was like, no, but that was great. I don't know, like Infinity War, Endgame, all those like I don't know, man. I like the lead. I think I like the standalone ones more than I don't know. Than I did like the big culmination ones. It was fun to see those, big moments finally happen. But I always felt like I was a little like I don't know, I always felt like kind of like let down every time I let Doctor Strange was freaking awesome. Doctor Strange was super cool. Yeah, that's probably that's got to be my most anticipated Marvel film at this point. Which I know what do we have two, Black Widow and Doctor Strange or whatever. And there's Doctor Strange was confirmed for the third Spider-Man movie too, so that should be neat. But isn't Raimi doing Doctor Strange 3 or 2? Doctor Strange 2, excuse me. Am I mistaken on that? Because I thought Raimi was going to be doing that. Maybe I'm wrong. I could have sworn he was doing it. And then they said something about is it Jamie Foxx was coming back as Electro? I want to say I read it all. Oh, Shang-Chi. Yeah, there you go. Is Shang-Chi a movie or is it a show? He is. Sam Raimi is back. I thought so. I love Sam Raimi's techniques, man. I love his stuff. Yeah, Jamie Foxx back as Electro. That seems so weird, doesn't it? Like that movie was well, it was. Oh man, yeah, Shang-Chi's that's very exciting. That's very very exciting. Yeah, Blade, that's going to be interesting too, man. That's crazy. It just keeps like it's the saddest thing is like it keeps on further confirming like just the death of that Netflix which I guess is, it had its moment, but everything's in the world is wrong. I think Blade needs to I'm cool with Blade coming back, man. He's such a great character. He pops up in the new Marvel Zombies too, and it's awesome. If you guys haven't read the new Marvel Zombies comics, it is so fun. Those are some of the funnest comics, and they feel like the first run now. Yeah, Mahershala Ali is dope, man. He's great. I hated what they did with him in Luke Cage, man. I was like, really? But the Netflix series and whatnot. I even enjoyed. I like the Iron Fist show. Everybody got complained about that, but being a huge fan of Iron Fist, reading all those books, it was actually kind of fun to see a lot of Rand ink, but it was too much. They just, I don't know. The pacing was funny. They just didn't know what was going on. Yeah, Deceased is awesome, man. Austin, your characters, your figures, they're all done. Yeah, Billy Moon. That's weird that you bring that up, man. I want to say that they said they weren't gonna do any more figures for a while in zombie form, but I keep seeing Funko Pops pop up as like the Marvel zombies. So for a while there, though, they said they were done. They weren't gonna do heroes anymore, like dead heroes. But I'm pretty sure I've seen zombie heroes, so I'm not sure. Oh man, I think Deadpool's probably fine. They seem to be doing whatever they want to do with him. Got here. Ta-da! All done. All modded. Whew. Man, that was a job right there. Uh, Austin, I also got to say that you're the second person to do this. So Austin shipped his figures here. Make sure I don't show off your ad. All of his figures in this like Tupperware, like this plastic box inside of a box. That is so smart. Oh yeah, Danko. We were messing with this guy earlier. This is the cracked out. If you've seen this or whatever, this is the KO one. I don't know if you were here earlier, but woof. So yeah, this is super smart, man. To put your figures in here. Although I think I'm gonna zip them back a little more packed in here, just because I don't want them getting all banged around in there. But yeah, we did it. It is, man. I think that's really, really smart that you did this. I'll pack these up right later. Oh, man. That was a job. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I can't wait to get this Joker in. I think he's going to be here tomorrow, though, so I'm really excited. I want to mod him out. He's a man. Yeah, this Batwoman's cool. She's tall as hell. I like her, though. Rank them? Rank each figure? Am I ranking like these? Oh, boy. So, I'd have to say, as far as in these figures go, my number one has to be this Joker. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's the Joker. I think number two would be Nightwing. Oh, man. Number three, I think I'd have to give to Batgirl. Number four, this Batman is pretty dope. I hadn't seen this before. I'm going to buy this one too, I think. I didn't realize he had double elbows. Number five, Harley Quinn. Six, Flash. And then the last would be Superman because I hate his elbows. And his open hands. Like, yeah. Josh. Hey man, you always show up though, dude. That's super cool. Even if you're like, hey man, what's going on? I gotta go. I'll be like, all right, man, take care. I like this Batman. This thing is cool. He just needs a better cape. I don't hate this at all. He can move. He moves better than any of the Batmans I've messed with. He's nice and plain. You could pop any freaking Batman head on here and you'd have like a really good... Yeah, dude. You lose this cape and get yourself a fabric cape, this Batman's solid as hell, I guarantee you. Gato Perro! Aw, thank you, man. You know what's funny? I just started kind of doing this stuff, so you're actually right on time. Because the head is small. I wonder if I've got any Batman heads over here that would work. I love this Joker. Figure is so dang cool. Kind of like this Batman though. After the mods, he's got really nice. Now he's got articulation. Oh man, this figure's pretty dope now. I just want a damn comic Aquaman. Sheesh. Is that so much to ask? Just one? It's like, it seems like you get one extra character for every 10 Batman. Crazy. Crazy how many Batmans they've done. Like, it just blows my mind that they've actually cranked out that many Batman figures. I used to have a box of bat heads in here, but I guess I don't have them anymore. I was just going to see how big this head was. Man, you're right. The head's like the size of a DC-UC almost. It's kind of a small head. There we go. Get yourself a little, there you go. Get yourself a John Paul Valley Batman going on. This old Aquaman head works pretty good for a John Paul. I do not really watch wrestling. I do not. No, I did when I was a kid. That is not my thing. Oh, you know what? I bet the oh, hang on, that gives me an idea. Since these are bigger figures, where you gonna make me break out of Mezco? Oh, where is it? I'm trying to find my. I've got a Batman Mezco around here somewhere. How do you lose a Mezco, right? I'm gonna check back here. See if I can find. Here's Moon Knight. I stacked all these up for like a photo, and now I have no idea where I put anything. There's Wonder Woman. There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Oh, there you go. There's your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle box set, and then my custom set here that I worked on a long time ago. All the fun stuff in here. Really cool skateboard. Aquaman says "kick me" on it. It's freaking dope. Have I done any mods on the NECA versus Dark Horse SDC figures? No, I have not. Oh, wait, I've repaired them. Yes. I've repaired every single DC figure from NECA. Wait, I take that back. I've repaired 2 Batman and 1 Superman, but I haven't repaired a Green Lantern yet. I do own the Green Lantern, and he seemed to work out pretty well. Trying to see if I've got anything else over here. I'm trying to find my my Batman, my Mezco Batman. While I'm over here, put up this rinky-dink Alpha 5 that I got from freaking Walmart, and then he went on clearance for like $15. Bought this thing for like $40. So stupid. There's nothing worse than whenever a figure goes on clearance right after you buy it. I just knocked over like 20 figures, by the way. Dang it. Well, I really wanted to find this, let's move this out of the way. Yeah, something fell. That's the problem with like my current setup, because it's like just stuff everywhere. Nope, it's not down. Seriously, it's not even down there. Ugh. Well, it was a good idea. I was gonna see if the freaking the Bruce Wayne head from the Mezco would fit on that figure, and I bet it will. I bet you anything that'll fit on there. I just can't find the stupid thing. Stuff upon stuff upon stuff. Huh. It is weird that I can't find that, though. I wanted to put that on my wall. Can't wait for a McFarlane's Damian Wayne Robin. Yeah, it does look pretty good. I'm not a Damian fan, but you know, whenever you're collecting all the Bat family, he is a part. So it looks pretty good, man. I mean, hopefully the articulation is good in it too. But I guess we'll see. Well, I can't find it, so I gotta open this up. Which figure line do you repair the most? Which one do you repair the least? Repair as in broken figures. I want to say Mezco. Mezco or NECA, they're both kind of even, but I want to say more Mezco run through here. Least, I mean, Diamond Select. I don't know. I don't never repair stuff from then, honestly. Marvel, I don't see a lot of Marvel Legends, really. I get Marvel Legends in, don't get me wrong, but I don't see a whole lot of those often. There's just no cool Robin figures out there, period. Yeah, I agree, man. It's like my favorite's Tim Drake. Like, I love Tim Drake. I think he's the best Robin. I got like, I don't know, that last one that came out wasn't the worst for the price. He was on point, but I would really like to see, you know, Mafex tackle that. Yeah, and that's the problem you're going to run into is like McFarlane's scales are all over the place. Even if it is 7-inch scale, like you said, he's still too dang tall. I saw those crows, those evil looking robins, and oh my gosh, those things are freaking crazy tall. Like, they're huge. Always keep these guys by. They're great for breaking figures out of the plastic jail. And they went crazy with this thing. Make sure nobody's gonna steal. Who steals a Diamond Select figure? Who steals figures at all? Yeah, man, I love Tim Drake. Tim Drake is the Donatello of the Robins, so you know you gotta love him. He's the best. He's the only one I could see that would actually take the mantle up of Batman if they ever gave it to him. He's the only one that's smart enough. Yeah, I think there's a lot of times where you could do a 3-pack or a 2-pack at least on figures like that, and they know what they're doing. Are those figures? Do the Crow figures, are they the same price? From what I've seen, they're more expensive because people are buying them up like crazy. Dang, man. I hate it whenever figures, like, I hate it when it seems like figure companies do not want you to get their figures out. And man, can we just talk about Diamond Select packaging for a minute? Like, I could take a vacation by packing my clothing into this thing. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. Are we good? Is that everything? Sheesh. I'll get to my toy. All right. See if we can not lose something. Yeah, Mezco Robin would be cool. Especially if he's got double elbows. Yeah, Dick was a good Robin. But yeah, I think everybody likes him more as Nightwing. He's just so cool as his own thing. I will say this, that I'm not a Damian Wayne fan. I'm also not a Jason Todd fan. I've never been one of those, like, the real edgy kind of guy. It's just kind of not my style. Which is fine for anybody else. It's just not my style. But I did like the Dick Grayson as Batman and Damian Wayne as Robin. There were some really good moments in there for both of those characters. Let's see here. All right. Testing out. This is the first thing I do is I generally test out hands. These are pretty solid. Oh, that's really nice. You can hear like the paint kind of cracking on some of these. It's like, yeah, I hate that I missed out on that the Gordon figure. Kind of wanted him from Mezco, even though he's pretty simple. But dang, that freaking bat signal that it came with was crazy. Although I've got the Movie Masters build a signal. I got lucky and found it was weird. Like when all the figures came out, I actually found the whole thing on clearance. Gosh, this arm is gross. Yeah, I could feel that right there. That's a you can see. It's always a problem with Diamond Select. Check this out. That is bad. Sometimes you can do that. You can bend them like that, and then they'll smack it up. Yeah, dude. I have to say, Kite Man would be hilarious. I really enjoyed the Harley Quinn cartoon show. I thought it was going to be horrible. I don't like Harley Quinn. I think she's played out. She's ridiculous, and they did that on purpose. And I get it because Deadpool's so popular. That cartoon, actually, everything about that cartoon is great and watchable except for Harley Quinn. She's the worst part about the show. So that show is actually surprisingly good to me. I would love figures of the Harley Quinn cartoon show because if I got King Shark, dude, Rob Funches, dude, so funny. So funny. Looks like you guys already figured everything out. Like, you guys need to go work for these toy companies. Tell them what you want. Man, this girl has got legs. Good lord. What the hell? Oh, she got a rubber band around her head. Dang, this face is cool. I need to get Casting Cave to shrink this. Look at that. Looks like it's just. I don't know if this is supposed to go around her hair. Oh, I see. Just tucks in right here, I guess. Or does it? What is it? This effect never works. Like, this butterfly never works. It always falls off of my Marvel Legend version, too. Criminy. Come on. Cool. Well, at least we get this thing. I don't like the way this feels. This feels like it's going to break. This is a cool setup, though. I like this. Neat. Set that aside. So, I've been asked to shorten this figure. That was convenient. Huh. If I could give them one command, it would be give me before free. Dude, I hate Target exclusives too, man. That sucks. Always just ruining it. Okay, she definitely needs a thigh swivel. That's like my first thing. Every time, like, I'm so triggered whenever I see a figure without one. I'm like, oh, gotta fix that. Right. Okay. I like a flimsier sword so they won't break like a dang Mezco. I wish this had a piece on it. You know what I did for my my custom Toychanic character here? I made this belt out of several pieces and like the Joker and then I think a Taskmaster belt. But what I did was I put a nail here, sanded it down so it's flat, and dremeled in and put a magnet. So now you can just click it on anybody. Won't catch on the fabric or anything like that either. So I think that's how every single belt should be. But yeah, I hate exclusives too. I love this belt, but man, she's all scratched up right here between her boobies. Ridiculous. So I want to compare her to I guess to the other Psylocke. That makes more sense. Put her accessories up here so I don't lose them, because I will lose them. Let's see. What do we got? So, my God, this chick is huge. But I do get it. Her torso isn't that much bigger. My God. Her torso really isn't that much bigger when you look at them. And let's see if you guys can see that. Let's set her up. That's like shoulder to shoulder. That is a lot of extra leg. So she actually has... She's actually got weird boot cuts there. Okay, so... I'm trying to think of how... Man, do we cut the thighs? Because, I mean, I'm going to be doing a thigh cut, but she's got to lose a lot of height. I don't know, man. People really wanted a regular Psylocke for a long time. The only one we had was that X-Force version, and then we finally got a regular one, and she's just not very mass-produced. In fact, they had two versions, if I'm not mistaken. There's the black-haired one, which you have here, which I like, and I think they've got one with more, I think of a purplish kind of hair. I'm just wondering, do her arms need to be shortened too? And if so, where? I don't think her arms need to be shortened. I think her arms are right, because her arms lay down at the thighs. Huh. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. I got to figure this one out. I don't know where to cut because she's got so many lines here. I think we're going to need to cut... I got to do a thigh cut. So it might be a good spot to be able to take out a whole chunk in the leg here. And maybe from here to here. I need to make sure I don't cut into this line. So it might be here to here. Might not be a bad spot. Ideally, I'd be cutting right here for the thigh cut. I might have to lose some of this band, I wonder. Because if I cut right here and lose this band that's going up like this, that might be the trick. because then I can cut right here as well, right where this band's at. And then we have even thigh cuts. That's it. That's where we're going to cut. I think that's our answer. And if anything, some more might need to be cut here, but that just seems weird to have more over here. So I might have to, I might do this tomorrow. I might end up doing it tonight, but I'm going to probably, I'll shoot a tutorial. I might actually play some video games tonight. I'm, been live streaming for you guys for, geez, what are we on? We're on like 3 hours now, guys. You guys have been here with me for 3 hours? That's crazy. You guys are awesome. Austin, this is mine, actually. A lot of people have asked me about this Psylocke, and I didn't own her, because I don't know why I would. I might end up, what I'll probably end up doing is I'll do this mod, and I'll probably end up selling the modded one. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I guess it really depends. I mean, unless she's like turns out really good. If she looks good on my shelf, like, how tall is Psylocke? Like, compared to, I don't know, like Storm. Like, what is Psylocke's height? Anybody got a read on that? What is the Marvel's official height for Psylocke? Because I don't know. That's something that bothers me, man. Oreo Omega said higher than me. Yeah, she's probably taller than me too. I'm only 5'9". I'm pretty small. This is a cool figure though, man. I do like her. Her hands almost seem the same size. 5'11". Okay, damn, girl's tall. That doesn't look too bad, huh? I might end up keeping her. I mean, the colors don't match very well, but dang, you could cheat that. Like, that doesn't look too bad. That popped right in, too. Like, that's perfect. Look at that. Huh. No way. Do these hands actually fit? Watch, this hand's gonna look big. Well, see, that depends. Like, she's either English or she's Asian. Because it's Betsy Braddock. Right? This hand looks, it's like slightly big, but not too big. It's kind of crazy. I'm actually surprised how well these kind of fit the Marvel Legends figure. Let's see. I mean, that's just open hand. She's really not. This isn't a. It's kind of weird to me that the hands kind of fit. Huh. Interesting. You could definitely get away with using these hands on this figure. They're not that off. Something tells me these open hands might not work, but that effect hand looks freaking great. Huh. I wouldn't have expected that. That looks awesome, man. I really like that. Like I said, even though the paint doesn't match, but still. Sheesh. Kinda like that. I guarantee you that head's big. Just for funsies. Oh man. Almost fits. I guess this peg is just a little bit, it's barely. Yeah, it's bigger. Dang it. I wanted to put that on there just to do it. Yeah, that would be a big. That would be a Mondo Cabeza right there. See you later, Oscar. Take care, man. Thank you so much. Absolutely, the Crew Maru. I love it. I freaking love it. I can't believe you guys have hung out with me this long. This is very humbling. Yeah, the sword goes well. Oh, cool. Yeah, I can pop this thing on her, probably. Just to play around with her. Yeah. So, funny enough, Crew Maru was actually my... I started that years ago on GTA. That was our... Because generally I tend to lead like the gangs and the crews and groups on there or whatever. It's usually me and my wife. Christine's like, she's like the money. She's like the banker, man, when it comes down to things. In video games, she's always got all the cash. But anyways, I'll run the show. So I was like, well, hell, we'll just call it Crew Maru. And then you guys all showed up, and I'm like, I gotta adopt that here. Watch, man. You give me a month, I'll be making T-shirts. Hashtag Crew Maru. It's gonna happen. Oh, nice. Ricky M kind of coming in there late with that one. That's interesting. I haven't read that yet. I'm pretty selective though with like my with the comics I read. I didn't expect that to happen. So I think what I'd do here, since that connects here, what we could do is actually take a razor. I would cut. You never want to cut towards yourself, but sometimes I'm going to cut in between these two pieces right here, where this connected. I'm going to cut slanted. Because if you cut slanted, it allows you to actually glue it back together a little easier. And then since I cut in the middle here, we could put this back together. Alright. Bada bing. Alright then. Kinda like this this look on her. We got, make sure those are right side up. I bet if I was to cut some of this room off, although it might look kind of cool sagging down. Might sag too much though. Let's see what happens here. I might need to super glue one of these in so I can, yeah, let's do that. This one seems to connect better here in the front. So let's take, this is just like a weird, this is why I like my stream, is because I end up doing stuff like this for you guys. Like I just kind of start playing with ideas. And, oh, there's my dog barking. Yes, I did pick up Mafex Wolverine and Cyclops. I'm actually grabbing all the Mafex figures. They're fantastic. Love them. I wonder if that's my wife. If that's her, she's back really early. She went out to go get a pedicure with her best friend. Usually they're not back until like crazy late. Yeah, I put up a new actually put up a new security camera today too. So ain't nobody getting past me. And we had ADT come out the other day and reset our alarms, so we're doing all right. Don't any of you wackos trying to come over here steal my toys. Oh, no, it's not her. There's like a kid outside. It's not my kid. I don't have one. Gosh dang. This is tough to get back on. I feel like I'm just fumbling. Seems like that's not too bad, huh? It sags a little. Oh, it looks all right hanging off the hip. I don't know. What do you guys think? Probably too big. I live in a small Canadian town. We have like zero COVID cases. That's awesome, man. I'm actually going to be working from home again for a little bit because our like the counties that we service, it's like 10% increase. So it's like 10% of the counties have COVID positive cases right now. So we got to be real careful. Which is crazy, man. Like whenever all this happened, I was surprised. My like the repair business skyrocketed. They're like, "Hey, I know COVID's hitting. Are you still doing repairs?" I'm like, "Well, yeah. All I gotta do is wipe stuff down with like a disinfectant and all that stuff." But it's been awesome. There's one guy was telling me like how great it was that I was doing repairs. He's like because it made it. He's like it makes things feel like just a little bit of normality. I want to say it might have been Sergeant Bananas told me that. He's like, yeah, it made things feel kind of normal. It's like I didn't expect that. Did I have to shorten the arms on the Mayfix Wolverine? No, I didn't. No, I thought he looked fine. That's true, Danko. People are weird. Straight up. Definitely some weirdos out there. But I get it. I understand. There we go. Cool. Well, yeah, so I'm interested in doing this. I might, like I said, I think what I might end up doing is I might take a photo of her, bring it into Photoshop, and digitally shorten and see where I should cut and if it will actually level up. Um, I didn't have that issue with Mayfix Wolverine at all. I don't know. I actually didn't ever hear. The only issue I heard was some people didn't understand why the claws were so long. And I mean that was an artist, but I'm debating getting the Mezco Wonder Woman coming out in December, but I'm unsure because I dislike the look of most Mezco figures. Well, if you don't like her, the look of her, don't get her. But I'm actually happy. I got the classic one, and I really like her. She's super cool. I was kind of disappointed with the single joints, but she gets in every position that I would want to like pose Wonder Woman in. So she's pretty cool. My wife really likes her. I mean, that's her favorite DC character, but she really liked the figure too. Oh man, Bane and King Shark, bruh. Bane in the Harley Quinn show bitching about his chair being uncomfortable or like trying to get the better office chair was so damn funny. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't realize that. I don't ever watch any reviews, so I didn't realize that happened to them. But that sucks. I did not know that. Huh. Yeah, mine was fine, honestly. Yeah, I know, dude. The brown one's my favorite. I even said that I was like, great, because I'm not a huge Wolverine fan. So I was like, cool. I don't have to buy a Wolverine again. I was like, I'm never buying another Wolverine. I love this Mafex one, unless of course they make the brown suit. Ha ha ha. Makes the brown suit. I'm like, oh my god, swear. Kind of want to mod this butterfly thing to fit on her head. They parted her hair on the opposite side for the Diamond Select, so it doesn't fit right. Looks really cool though. It would have fit if her hair was on the other side. Huh, that's too bad. Digging this sword though. Sheesh. Wish she could reach it. If she had some butterfly joints and some double elbows, she probably freaking could. God, the females on these. And what? Who decided this was a good idea? This little tattoo here. Drive me crazy, man. What are you doing? Ruining a figure like that. Which I think you can take that off with acetone, but dang, you gotta be careful not to melt your plastic and anything like that. Oh, I know, man. That freaking Harley. Harley Quinn was a good show, man. I couldn't believe it. Poison Ivy was everything. She was so good in that show. Crazy. Couldn't believe how. I don't know. I did not expect to like that show. The first episode, I kind of rolled my eyes a few times because it just felt like they were cursing just to curse, just because they could. And man, then it just like took off. I was like, dang, this is nuts. Just got me a jeez. Oh yeah, dude, they did Aquaman right. You know, that's how you make fun of a character, in my opinion. Like, I thought that was funny. He made that mom joke, and the freaking porpoise comes up, and he's like, slaps the fin. I'm like, God, that's killing me, man. This is hilarious. And look at this, this is like freaking ultimate Psylocke here. Freaking fully loaded. Got an extra backup sword just in case. This is cool. Well, if anything, I like the accessories. For 25 bucks, this Diamond Select figure is definitely gives you a lot. So that's cool. The Deep. Oh, the Deep. The Deep's a joke. Poor guy. Poor rapist. Yeah. Screw that guy. Yeah, dude, Psylocke's looking nice, right? Dude, I think that actor that plays the Deep could play Johnny Storm. I think that'd be cool. He seems like he seems like he could have like a good sense of humor because the guy has really good comic timing. Just played a nasty character, obviously, but that's acting. Freaking just some one-handed push-ups over here like a beast. Almost. Yeah. Too strong. I really want a Fresca. Fresca suck. Those belly gills. He's funny, man. He's got good comic timing. Yeah, I know. I just finished. We finally finished season 2 yesterday. We were taking our time with it, and it was good, man. They did a good job with that show. I can't believe it, man. I read that freaking that book when it was new, dude. Like right out of college, and I can't believe after all these years they made a show. And the fact that they changed up so much, but did a really good job at changing it, is pretty impressive. Most of the time, you know, people are like, if anything's changed, they go crazy. And I did a good job. This figure's pretty cool. Just tall. I mean, dang, there's like a huge chunk. Like this crazy gap right there. It's nuts. Modal? Modal? Modoc, there it is. Third time's a charm. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. I liked how they did him in the Avengers video game. I'm not sure if anybody played that, but it was actually really, really good. Message retracted. That's funny, dude. No, I'm down for more Modoc. Modoc's a cool villain. I hope we get a new figure of him because I sold my old one off like an idiot. That's one I really wish I would have kept. I don't know why I got rid of that. I got rid of Mojo as well. Like I just got rid of a lot of stuff just to get them off my shelf, but I kind of miss Modoc. I don't know why I got rid of that one. I kept my AIM agents, but I got rid of Modoc. I'm like, that was stupid. Must have needed money at the time or something, but. Who's Unparalleled Universe having on tonight? I'm sure it's great, but. Oh, really dark. I didn't know that. Man, I've been playing it like having no problem at all. Hmm. Been playing online has been really fun. I would love a figure of that Thor. Oh, Robo's on. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. They're gonna be on until 6 in the morning. Right on, man. Well, that'll be awesome, man. That's gonna be a good that'll be a good feed, I'm sure. Well, cool. Well, then I guess I'm gonna cut this feed off because I gotta go get something to eat. And you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for showing up and hanging out with me today. That was really, really cool. Appreciate it. You guys are gonna enjoy some Unparalleled Universe tonight. You know, there's gonna be some garbage talking. There's gonna be some, you know, Wade's gonna be lying about who the best turtle is. You know how it always goes. Gonna be a lot of Goku talking. Oh my gosh. But guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hope y'all have a great day. Hope y'all have a good night. And as always,